Trump support with Latinos has absolutely fallen through the floor in Texas. They may have bit off a bit more than they can chew. Look at Donald Trump's net favorable with Texas Latinos. Back last year, just before he, of course, won the state of Texas, he was at even ground. 0 points net favorable rating with Texas Latinos. Look at where we are now. That is a drop of 32 points. My goodness gracious. And of course, this matches with what we're seeing Latinos nationwide, right? We spoke about that last week, where we saw the absolute decline. What is happening in Texas is happening nationwide. What's happening nationwide is happening in Texas. So if the bet is on Texas Latinos to stay in the Republican camp like they did in 2024, that is a bet that they may not, in fact, be able to cash in on Republicans at this point based upon the polling.
You know, and some of the thinking was that they approved of some of then, candidate Donald Trump's economic proposals. Where are they now in the economy?
Yeah, okay. It's the economy, stupid. That is always the idea in politics. You follow the money, you know where folks are going to stand. And take a look at this particular one. This, I think, says it all. Texas Latinos on Trump and the economy. Last year, look at this. When you matched up Harris against Donald Trump, Trump was more trusted on the economy by 9 points. Look at his net approval rating now. Oh, you never see drops like this. He's 40 points underwater. That's a 50-point switcheroo, basically, from where we were last year. The bottom line is that we have seen nationwide that folks have turned on Donald Trump on the economy. Texas Latinos are no exception to that trend. They have absolutely turned on Donald Trump in the economy, and that is a big reason why they have turned on Donald Trump overall. Again, Texas Republicans and Donald Trump have made a bet on Latinos, but at this particular point, charged by the economy, I really am not sure that is a check that they can cash. I'm not sure this redistricting plan will work out quite the way they hope it will.
What do Latinos think in general about the redistricting effort?
Yeah, okay, so we're just talking about Donald Trump, right? But let's talk about the net favorable rating, net support among Texas Latinos for the GOP redistricting plans. The GOP efforts, 19 points underwater. They don't like what's cooking going on. How about the Texas Democrats' response? That's 11 points above water. So when we match up the Democrats and Republicans, we can see that Texas Latinos are more on the Democrat side when it comes to redistricting than the Republican side. Again, Republicans are hoping for major pickups in Texas. I'm not quite sure they're going to get their 5 seats based upon where Texas Latinos are.
Trends worth watching.